Hi friends, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In yesterday's video, we did end our day on the New Vegas Strip, but today we are going to begin working on our first DLC, which is, I believe, the Honest Hearts DLC, and I believe it has to do with this quest, Happy Trails Expedition, where I need to find the Happy Trails Caravan Master, but there is also a Happy Trails Expedition broadcast that we need to listen to first. Well, I don't know if we need to, but we're going to.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson.
Okay, it just repeats, it looks like. Anything from Mr. New Vegas?
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. There's word in from Camp McCarran that an attempt to bomb its monorail system was foiled by an alert civilian contractor. Security is being tightened. One more story for you. Femme formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. And now, I'd like to play one of my
very favorite songs. Oh, thank you, Mr. New Vegas. Okay, well, we are headed up to where I need to meet this caravan. I'm so excited. DLC. I'm always excited to play New Vegas, but now I'm extra excited because we're gonna go somewhere, right? What is this over here? Not to get distracted along the way. Is this anything? No, it's not anything. Is there a path up over this way? The sun is killing me. Oh, it's a hidey hole. We've run into a couple of those. Well, I think this is my second one. Northern Passage. I will take some rounds. Thank you very much. Unknown person. Entrance to Northern Passage. Hello, everybody. Oh, a vault dweller. Jed Masterson.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you?
Am I?
You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
Let's do it, Zion. Here we come. Tell me more about the job. Tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company. I understand this is a caravan headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area? I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like? Tell me about Happy Trails Caravan. Let's start there.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City? Sacktown, Sacramento, maybe? So you guys are totally rich, right? What can you tell me about New Canaan? That's been brought up a few times in passing when people, are just chit-chatting. But let's ask about Salt Lake City.
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Are these former Mormons or something along those lines? Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
So you guys are totally rich, right?
We do all right. Don't you worry about us. Got enough in the kitty to pay you anyways.
I have other questions.
Shoot.
Let's see. I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there. But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. But we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
But you have a vault dweller over there, so he should have one too. Anyway, I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you.
Oh, lovely.
Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Sounds lovely. Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore.
Oh.
You got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks. Shoot.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return.
Okay.
You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham and why shouldn't I talk about him? Joshua Graham, that's the guy that Caesar mentioned or something like that, right?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
He was also mentioned with the Legion as well. Well, I want to talk to everybody else here before we get going, so...
Yeah. Reckon you will.
Well, let me save and let's do that. Oh, hang on. What did that say? Let Jed know when you're ready to leave once you're traveling alone and carrying 75 pounds. What? 75 pounds or less? I've got, like, how am I? It's half my weight. That's, I'm not going to be okay with that. All right, Stella, hello.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
What was that like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
I love all the references to Fallout 1. That was mostly Fallout 2, and I'm so glad I played those games before this one. It just makes it that much more special. Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders.
Fair.
Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit. Straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them. So we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Okay, bye.
Catch you another time, then.
Happy Trails Caravan Guard.
Hey there. Looks like the war's ratcheting up. I hear the NCR's bringing in elite troops.
It's Ricky.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises.
Please don't. You're coming off as gross. You do anything around here besides make women sick. I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict? Looks like you're traveling light. What would you say to carrying some of my stuff? First one.
You want to know what I do, Toots? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death.
Are you?
Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky? I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Really? Deadeye, huh? How'd you get that name? He just gave it to himself. Let's go with it.
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good.
Right.
Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Right. Death jaws, huh? Did you mean to say death claws?
No. You heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth.
Right.
Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me.
Oh my gosh.
Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying that you killed a Brotherhood of Steel paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
11mm, really? Too bad there's no such thing as that.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
Next thing he's going to say is he has a theoretical degree in physics. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark. I'll drop trout for you out on the trail after dark, sis. Let you see what you're working with. Know what I mean?
I'll bring my tweezers and a microscope. Oh my God, that's awful. Yes, we're going with it. Or you could say with guns. Great, I'll see what I'm shooting at, but first one is way funnier.
Hey, that's... Man, what a bitch. I was just being friendly.
Were ya? I see you're wearing a Pit Boy in a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit Boy and a vault suit. So what?
Where'd you get the vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22.
22.
That's where I grew up.
I heard of some strange going-ons at Vault 22. Know any details?
I know everything. I know all about it. But I ain't about to tell the likes of you. I have a sworn vow of secrecy, or something like that, to the people I left behind.
Right. You're lying. You've never been to Vault 22. What have I heard about Vault 22?
Well, yeah, okay. You caught me. I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pit Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Mm-hmm. Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Right. I fully believe that he was already dead because I don't feel like you could kill anything. So what do you use your Pit Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Jed says it's got masked shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go.
Oh, no.
Not that I didn't know all that already.
You're our guide? Yeah, did you notice I'm wearing a Pit Boy too, genius?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pit Boy isn't working, the screen's locked up, and the reboot button is missing. I don't think your Pit Boy works. I'd better tell Jed. First one.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pit Boy. I mean, Pit Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
I don't know. What I want is for you to scram. This expedition doesn't need you. Carry some of my gear and I'll keep my mouth shut. Second one, maybe? I want him to come along just so I can make fun of him, you know?
I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
Unwarranted hostility. Oh, Let Jed know you're ready to leave once you're traveling alone and carrying 100 pounds or less. Oh, that's good. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawal is not going to be pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Theoretically. I got psycho to sell, but it won't come cheap. Yeah, leave now before withdrawal hits you out on the trail. No psycho for miles. Never mind. Yeah, it's your problem, not mine, sir. Because I'm not going to sell you my stuff.
Why'd you bring it up then? When the withdrawal hits and I feel like killing something, I'll know where to start.
Sure. Okay, bye.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. He's like, it really doesn't work, does it? Okay, well, let's talk to him.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
And see if I can we just go without having to do anything?
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Okay.
Yeah, reckon you will.
All right, well, let me hand off some stuff to Edie. I don't know what I can get rid of, but I'm not going to need. Actually, let me repair my reinforced leather armor. And let's repair my gun. I suppose I can give her my binoculars. I can't give her the camera. Although I have yet to use the binoculars. So that's probably fine. I will repair my Vance's gun. All right, I'm almost there. Maybe I can keep all my guns and just hand off that. And I should be good to go. And then I need you to go back to terminate. You're going to go back to return to base, which is the Lucky 38. Good.
Oh, you look like you got something else to say besides ordering me around.
No, I think that's it.
If you're sure. Your loss. Can't say I couldn't use a break from you for a while. Back to the gilded cage.
Cass has gone reluctantly to the Lucky 38. Okay. Look, my karma is Soldier of Fortune, neutral. I feel like it's a whole lot better than what it was, but okay, let's do a hard save. Just in case. And now we're ready to go.
Are you here to jaw at me? Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Okay.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say.
Okay.
A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the new Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them.
Oh.
Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down.
Whoa.
Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
When we remembered Zion,
All right, people.
arrive at
Been
Zion.
a long couple of weeks, but here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
So, Joshua Graham, I remember from when Caesar was telling us about how he was originally followers of the Apocalypse, and he was going out to learn tribal languages, and he ran into Joshua Graham, and was his first, like, number two, basically. And he failed at Hoover Dam, and he covered him in pitch, burned him, and threw him in the canyon, and now he's the burned man. So they are the same person. And yet he might still be alive, falling into the Grand Canyon. I'm saying no, but we've arrived into Zion. Follow Jed. Okay. I feel like we should have weapons at the ready. Everyone else does.
Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
White legs.
I don't deserve this. My Pip-Boy don't even work. Why the fuck you hired me?
Holy crap.
Shut the hell up, Ricky. Might as well be waving at
Holy hell! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Oh, there's more down there. Oh, okay. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Oh no! Did everybody die? Really? Oh no. I guess the weight limit doesn't matter anymore, does it? Oh no. Oh, all the bags of stuff. I'll take boxing times. And I'll take the hulls. I mean, you didn't want me to bring extra stuff, but, you know, an ashtray was important. And cups. Surprise, surprise, Ricky's dead. And Stella. Oh. I like her outfit a lot. Oh, and then it's Jed. Oh, I have no other way to do it but this way. Okay. Bitter drink? What am I supposed to do now? Move into Zion Valley? Great. I'm a really bad guard. Hunting rifle. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the bridge, I think it was in Fallout 2, where my player would have to like go across this bridge a lot or would get randomly stopped and have to go over these little bit rickety bridges. I'm just wandering over here to see what's over here. I mean, we got plants. Banana yucca. Oh, let's look at the map. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This place is huge. I want to be here forever. Probably not forever, but you know. Good quality DLC, right? Hopefully, cross fingers. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Oh. Follows chalk?
Hoy. White legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Okay. I mean, Joshua, aka the Burn Man, how did you survive that fall? I have questions. But all right, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Follows Chalk has given you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers. I've already got all those. And inspire a heightened state of awareness, +3 perception for 3 minutes. What was the name of that perk? First, no. Well-stacked Cairns. Okay. There you are, sir. Let's put away the gun so I don't accidentally shoot you. Can we speak?
What can I tell you?
Tell me a little about this area. Any interesting wildlife?
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery.
Oh.
If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Maybe I can help with that?
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem.
Oh.
Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
What would you suggest I do instead?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These Bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
Okay, I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can.
Bighorners of the Eastern. Find a way up the cliffs. Okay, side quest, maybe.
What can I tell you?
Who were the tribals who attacked me?
Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out.
Oh, wait, what? New Canaan was wiped out? How?
That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley, but Daniel stayed on with the Sorrows tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the Sorrows and the dead horses out of the valley.
Where did they come from?
That's the weird part. Normally, the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south. What can I tell you?
Why are you called Follows Chalk?
Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game. I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters.
What are all those tattoos?
Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo.
Tell me about your tribe.
We came up in the land of the dead horse, though why the back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided, we fought, we lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Caesar.
Wait, what about Caesar?
When Joshua first came to us, he was servant to a man he called Caesar. He led his master's armies, and we were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned, he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Caesar, led us to our own destiny in Zion.
What did Joshua do for you?
If it wasn't for Joshua, the dead horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Caesar, and showed us how Caesar would have destroyed us.
What do you know about the New Canaanites?
Little bit. I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I've never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel, I imagine.
But New Canaan's been destroyed, so one would assume most of the New Canaanites with them, correct? What's with the shell casings in your club?
We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me. But Joshua says they won the West.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about Joshua before he became your leader?
Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy.
Why is it so important that we fight the Whitelegs? 'Cause they're bad people, Connie? Clearly?
Well, because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts, they poach our hunting grounds.
Let's talk about something else.
Ask away.
Tell me more about Joshua Graham.
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well.
Yeah. What happened to him?
You see his face, you'll understand.
I'm very excited to meet Joshua Graham, aka the Burn Man. The only recent war I know of is when Caesar's Legion attacked Hoover Dam. Is that where he fought? Yes, Connie.
I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam?
Small? Have you seen Hoover Dam? It's bigger than some of these mountains. Yeah, you would be surprised what civilized tribes will fight over.
Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better, that I should stay here and forget the outside world.
I guess we'll ask the other one, too.
Really?
Yep, really.
That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that.
It's pretty big.
Ask away.
Okay. Go back to your people's camp. Let's talk about your tactics.
Tactics? You know I'm not much of a fighter, right?
Like, you killed those other guys. Pretty quickly
What can I do?
/ easily. More about you.
What?
I guess that's it for right now.
Go with fortune, friend.
I'm hesitant to use those. I'll use the rifle. It's not the best of ideas. Okay, you said I needed to get the banana yucca. I know what that looks like. There's one up here, but I was saying I'll use the rifle. I'm not going to be the best at it, but I've got a crap ton of ammo for it. But I'm getting... You guys have 9mm around, that'd be fine. What's Datarana? Items... Aid, maybe? Restores limb condition, unarmed damage +1, HP +1, and agility. No, we don't. Look at the size of that thing. Well, it doesn't weigh anything. I'll just carry it with me. Banana yucca fruit. It does weigh something. Well, I don't know how many I'm going to need, but we'll grab a whole bunch. Okay, so where am I going to be going? Let's look at the map again. Travel to the Dead Horses Camp at Eastern Virgin. Well, there's lots of things along the way that I can look at.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer...
There might be some good stuff tucked in there. Okay. There's a squirrel on a stick. Sure. Hopefully there will be a vendor at this camp that will sell things to me. You know what? I'll eat my squirrel on a stick right now because I need to get my health back. Wow. It's really pretty.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty.
Breathe like the shadow of a ghost.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's a yaoguai. Big bear. Big angry bear.
That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
Okay. Great. Green geckos. Okay. Oh, there's some paintings on the wall over here.
You can take the path north here if you want. Or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want a look.
I would like a look, but I want to look over here first. What is this? It's very cool looking. I'm guessing up and around this way, maybe? Well, we're on a hiking path of some variety. Oh, is that a beastie? You have gained the Animal Control perk, rank 1. I mean, I blew him way up in the air. Okay. Animal Control. You handle animals really well when they are dead and gain a damage bonus against the living ones. Thank you. I love the reload of this gun. It's great. Yaguai meat.
Fighting time.
That's a giant Yaguai. Oh no! Where'd it go? Oh gosh! I'm like, I killed my friend, my new friend. I'm sorry, sir, you've got to learn to not walk.
Okay, I'm up.
Into the line of fire,
What's
okay? What's next is we need to have a discussion about your tactics, where you don't run in front of what I'm shooting at. That was scary. I was a little scared. Oh, another white tree, right? Fresh apple, the spine. It's really pretty. It's really, really pretty.
Feels
good to be doing something or other. Well, we can go down to crashed scout bus, maybe?
good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
Okay. I mean, you kind of follow me, but wow, that's amazing. Okay, well, I am going to take the opportunity to pause things here today, and in tomorrow's video, we will continue to wander our way through Zion Canyon, and maybe we'll make it to the camp and meet Joshua. Hopefully that actually happens tomorrow, but I'm slow, so we'll see how it all goes. Anyways, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout New Vegas video.